If you want to write either a film review, a theatre review, a musical, or even a book review, there's some vocabulary that might be interesting for you to use. So what you can find in here is snapshots, photographs of the posters you might see outside theatres in the West End in London, advertising either theatre plays, musicals, or even films in billboards in the underground. So we're going to discuss some of the adjectives that reviews tend to use, positive adjectives that they tend to use to introduce and to recommend these films or shows. The French expression tour de force can be used when referring to a performance, a musical performance, or an acting performance, or even just as a book, as it happens here. A tour de force means an achievement or a performance that shows that this person, this artist, has great skills, and it attracts admiration. People are, really admiring of their work. So if you're thinking of singers who hit a very high note or sing very well, if you think of Freddie Mercury, you would say, this is Freddie Mercury's tour de force. Or if you think of Robert De Niro giving an excellent performance, maybe something nobody else could do, you could talk about Robert De Niro's tour de force in a particular film. Tickets can be on sale. Tickets can be available for a concert or theatre. Some adjectives you could use, for example, spectacular. It can be utterly exhilarating. Utterly is a synonym for absolutely, totally. So utterly exhilarating. Exhilarating is something that makes you feel excited and happy. About this musical, they also say it's ingenious, hilarious, extremely funny, hilarious, exhilarating, making you feel happy, excited, or sublime. These adjectives tend to be absolute adjectives, so you can't say very. You could say it's absolutely hilarious, it's utterly hilarious, really exhilarating, but not probably very. Some other adjectives: delicious, razor sharp, which means that it's very clear, quick-witted, to the point, and maybe raising criticism, making you think and criticizing something. Irresistible, exhilarating, sublime. A positive adjective you could use, it's a smashing score. The music here for this reviewer is smashing. This spectacle, according to Time Out, is moving and subtle, and it will have kids in stitches, it will have kids laughing, really, really laughing and having a great time, and it will have adults in tears, so the adults will cry and the kids will laugh out loud. Because it's a very good musical, it stands out, so it says it's easily the standout musical of a decade. And exhilarating, as we said before. We're talking about The Lion King now. According to these reviews, it's awe-inspiring, it's gorgeous, it's gasp-inducing. It touches a chord in everyone. It's astonishing, it's a triumph. It is also inspirational, it's stunning, it's a stunning visual feast. This new show has received a standing ovation. The audience was so happy that at the end of the play, of the performance, they stood and kept clapping their hands for a very long time. So that's to give a standing ovation. This theatre play stars Catherine Parkinson, who's also famous for her roles in some TV shows, and her performance is outstanding. It's extremely good, very, very good, outstanding. Gillian Anderson, the protagonist of The X-Files, and Lily James, who's also famous for her TV and film roles, are starring now in All About Eve, which is a remake, somehow an adaptation of the film by the same title, starring Bette Davis. According to some reviewers, it's tremendous. It features an impressive cast. The cast of actors and actresses is impressive. It's stylish, it's enthralling, which means it keeps the viewer's interest and attention completely. It's enthralling. And it's visually striking. It's surprising, shocking in terms of visuals. Lily James' performance is described as top-notch, which means excellent, and Gillian Anderson gives an acting masterclass. So again, excellent performances. The play is said to be impressive, thought-provoking. It makes you think. It features, as we said, an impressive cast led by Lily James and Gillian Anderson. Now, Mary Poppins the Musical is one of the most amazing theatrical experiences you'll ever witness, and the tickets are on sale now. Thriller the Musical is entertainment at its best. Wicked is a musical treat. A treat is something special, something enjoyable, but it's just an occasion, just an experience. It's a special, positive experience you have. Like when you give yourself a treat. If you think you've done things well, you may give yourself a treat, and you may give yourself some chocolates, for example, or something you like. This has been a hit musical in Broadway, so a successful musical. It's been really successful, so it's been a hit musical. This show, as we said before, is exhilarating. You can say that it's a hit or a smash hit. This play is astonishing, amazing, surprising, and daring. It's somehow brave, it takes risks for what a play should do. This musical is hilarious, extremely funny. This musical, according to the reviewer, is a fun night out. Not funny, fun, because you have fun. You don't exactly laugh, so that's why it's not funny. It's a fun night out. You enjoy yourself. The adaptation of the book The Curious Incident of a Dog in the Nighttime is astonishing and unmissable. You need to watch it. It's extremely good, so you can't miss it. It's unmissable. Finally, there's a new film starring Julia Roberts coming out shortly. So they say they want to sell it, obviously. So it tells you that it will keep you on the edge of your seat. It will keep you extremely interested and engaged in the film. So you're really looking forward to knowing what's happening to the characters. So it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Okay. Julia Roberts is also said to give one of her performances in her career, one of her best performances ever. The only thing to bear in mind is that all of the expressions we have included here are positive adjectives and positive comments, extremely positive comments, because they come from the theatre shows themselves, so from performers and producers. So they want to sell their shows. They're concentrating only on rave reviews, on really reviews that are praising the shows. Okay, so if you want to have a negative opinion, then you might have to use other adjectives, of course. These are just positive comments.